I wonder which one of the guys in the car.
Well, I'm thinking he got shot and T-boned that guy.
I am Lamont at Large. Today I am in Inglewood, California. I'm standing on the corner of Florence and the Eucalyptus, and behind me is the spot where hip-hop boogeyman and self-proclaimed pimp Rosemo700 was shot and killed. If you've never heard of 26-year-old Jomo Zambia, aka Rosemo700, you're probably not a fan of hip-hop music or the drama that encircles it. But basically, Rosemo700 grew local, almost legendary fame and status here, primarily in the Los Angeles community, but also online throughout the world. He is the man that he claims that he beat up a rapper known as The Game. In case you guys don't know, The Game, a very, very successful hip-hop rapper. He is from the Los Angeles area. He's from Carson, which is probably less than 10 miles from here. And The Game at the time, and still to this day, he has almost an aura of invincibility to him. No one can beat him up. No one can touch him. He's impervious. He's the best. Very good rapper, to say the least. But if people from the streets of Los Angeles, if they know the real Game, he also has a reputation of being a snake, a coward, just full of bravado, full of himself. Not really claiming to be who he claims to be, per se. And there was an online story that Rosemo700 ran into The Game at a local mall here, the Fox Hills Mall, I believe. And an argument ensued, and supposedly Rosemo claimed that he knocked out The Game with one punch, just laid him out. Now, back then, we still have camera phones, we still have surveillance video. Even though he claims that it happened, and a lot of people do believe him, there's never been any kind of video of the situation. And there is also a rumor that the rapper The Game, his management team had went to the mall and had purchased all of the surveillance footage in the area that would have shown the fight. Being that at the time he was becoming a very successful rapper, it wouldn't have been in his best interest to have a video circulate of him getting punched in the face and knocked out. Anyways, this guy Rosemo700 goes all over Twitter, all over online social media, saying that he knocked out The Game, making The Game look bad, and everyone is just enamored at this Rosemo700. And then he, just a few days before his death, he had posted a video of him trying to attack and beating up, actually, another local Inglewood rapper by the name of Bosco100. And on November 16th of 2011, Rosemo was in a car driving down here on Florence, and maybe about a couple blocks away from here, he was driving a red car. He had just dropped off his girlfriend at her job and was driving down the street right here when an unknown assailant in a car was driving, and a passenger pulled up alongside of Rosemo and shot him about 4 or 5 times in the arm and torso. So he drives down this street, blows through a red light, and crashes right here into a car that by happenstance happened to be driven by it was an unmarked police car. He slams right into him about 40 miles an hour, guesstimate. They call the police. They come out here. They had to use the jaws of life to extract both men out of the vehicles because it was a crumpled mess. And Rosemo was taken to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Rosemo700 was getting very famous on social media. He was affiliated with a local gang out here, the Inglewood Neighborhood Pyrus, which is a pretty predominant gang here in Inglewood. And his legend came to an end on that day. And to this day, you know, in a lot of interviews, the gang claims that he knows nothing about the shooting, doesn't know what happened. But there's a lot of people that talk off of social media that the man responsible that called out the hit on Rosemo was the gang. And that was a revenge shooting for supposedly him getting beat up at the mall. So there you have it. The shooting site of Rosemo700. It's been almost 9 years. There's no flowers. There's no nothing marking the spot where he was shot. And at the end of the day, very dangerous in these streets here in Inglewood, Los Angeles area. And it's always best to keep your nose clean, because once you start going on social media, no matter at the end of the day how big and bad you are, trust and believe, someone is always bigger and badder waiting for you down the street. And unfortunately, they were waiting for him and they got him. And to this very day, Rosemo700's murder has remained unsolved. As we all know, out there on the streets, they don't do very much talking. But if anybody has any information on the suspect or suspects who were involved in the murder of Jomo Zambia, give the Inglewood Police Homicide Unit a call. Their number is, and I have it right here, 310-412-5246. 310-412-5246. I am Lamont at Large. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it. I'll catch up with you on the next vlog. Peace out.